So I bought a $40 kit to fix my barbecue grill, and I'm going to try to install it today and see what and how easy it is to do, see if it's worth it. But this should have everything to rebuild the burners. And we'll try it out. So here's what's actually in the package. 4 shields. The burners themselves, which is what's wrong with mine, they're broken in half. Some new igniters and wires. And then these little, I'm not sure what to call them, but they basically sit in between the burners like this. So we'll go take a look at the barbecue and see what we can do. Alright, so it's a Char-Broil, pretty nice barbecue. But here's what's going on with it, is on the inside, these are all rotting out. So that's this piece, and then these, I'm not sure what that piece does yet. So I'll start taking this apart. Might have to use 2 hands. Okay, so this is a little more difficult than I thought. I got this one to come out. But what's going on with these is that, right, they have these pins in here that hold them together, and they're rotted and they're stuck in there. So I was able to punch this one out, but it's still stuck. And I don't want to break this thing because this is what kind of secures this in there. So I think I gotta get some rust brake, spray that in there, try to loosen it up. So I'm gonna go get that. So I'm working at it with this scraper, trying to just get right in there and free this up. I sprayed it with rust brake, but it's still stuck in there pretty good. These are all stuck real good, so I'm going to keep doing that and see what happens. Okay, I finally got it to break free, and just letting that rust brake work and just trying to scrape all the rust. The problem is there's some underneath here. You have to get at it like this too. So I think it's just a question of having patience and not getting all pissed off and snapping these off, because if you snap that off, it's really not going to work well. So I'm going to keep at it. this takes time and patience. So far I've gotten all the other ones out without breaking them. I just need to let that set a little bit more. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I left this burner because it's actually not broken in half like the other ones, and it just wouldn't come out. Once it does break in half, I'll be able to get that leverage to get it to come out, so it's fine for now. But I got everything else hooked up. I don't know if the camera can pick up the flames, but they're all working, so I'm happy with that. Turn it down some. So it looks like I am going to have to reuse the old shields. Luckily they're in decent shape. None of them are broken. But this guy is just a little bit too small, so it doesn't fit. So I may actually just put the new ones. That's probably what I'll do. I'll put the new ones on top of the old ones just to give them some protection. But just be aware that it's about a ½ inch too short. All the holes, everything lines up, but overall length is too short. So that's what I'll do. I'll stick these old ones back in, and then I'll put the new ones just right on top. So we'll see. Overall, not bad for $40. I'd say it's worth it. I would have had to throw this grill away. So you just never know with Amazon when you buy parts on there. It just seems to be kind of hit or miss if it's actually going to fit or not. But luckily the burners fit and they're working good. Everything's working pretty good, so even if I can get a couple more seasons out of this grill, I think it'll be worth it. Like I said, once this burner snaps in half, I'll be able to swap it out and just leave it until then.